everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another MUT 19 video. We're back here with another episode of MUT Recap. If you're new here, if you're new to the series, it's our weekly recap of everything going on in Madden Ultimate Team and Madden 19. Let's jump right on into it. We always start these episodes with talking about Weekend League. And once again, I have not finished Weekend League. I wonder if anybody can tell me how many weeks in a row it's been. 4 wins. I've only played 6 games this week. We went 4-2. Lost the last game. Pretty much grinded solos all weekend. I didn't play my first Weekend League game until Saturday night, like late Saturday night. Just once again, really no desire to play Weekend League for some reason. And I'm going to talk about the gameplay in a moment. I think the gameplay has its flaws this year. I don't know what's keeping me from playing. I think I'm still playing the game mode. Like, I'm still grinding solos. I'm still trying to make my team better, trying to make coins, trying to make scouts. But I just don't have a desire to play competitively anymore. At least not right now. I feel like it'll come back at some point. This tends to happen to me. I think it happened actually a little later this year compared to most years. And that, along with, I'm not going to lie, man, Apex Legends, I am loving that game, and I'm just finding myself really want to play in that game more than anything. I think that's what's kind of drawing me away from really playing. So we'll quickly kind of scroll through the top 25. This is being recorded at 11:15 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday night. So obviously this leaderboard can obviously change, but only 125-0. I believe, let's see where Chaos is at. Chaos was 18 or 19-0. When I got done streaming, he was still streaming Sunday night. And I think he was either 18 or 19-0. Let's take a look here. But yeah, I mean, nothing. I feel like I say the same thing every week when I scroll through this top 100 list. It's always the same people. I made this guy quit. This was the guy that I made quit last week to get my 12, whatever the last win that I got. I made him quit in the first quarter. I get frustrated when I beat people like easily, and then I see them with 18, 19 wins. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because okay, Chaos is 19-0. I've never got and my guy Pony. Oh no, he would be 24-1 if he won out. Damn it. But yeah, I do kind of get frustrated sometimes when I see guys in the top 100, or even not even the top 100, but guys with like 18, 19 wins that I've had no problems beating before. So that's the top 100 for now. Let's talk about it. So, gameplay. I asked everybody in my chat Sunday night, and I think the responses were kind of universal. What don't you like about the gameplay right now? High point passes, aggressive catches, and crossing routes. And then I would say block sheds, the offensive linemen. Seems like everybody's upset at the same things. I totally get it. The one thing that somewhat bothers me, and I'm not saying that I'm giving EA a pass on this, on the gameplay side, because it does have its flaws, but I think everybody every year lives in the now. Like, every year, this Madden's the worst Madden ever, and I think people forget, like, how bad some of the things were in the past couple years. I definitely think 18 gameplay is better than 19 gameplay, but 18 had its flaws. Like, just remember how easy it was to run the ball last year. People forget that stuff. People forget, like, in Madden 16, was it, when aggressive catch first came out? It was far worse than it is right now. I'm telling you, man, the first year aggressive catching came out, it was terrible. I don't remember what Madden it was. Whatever Madden Richard Sherman was on the cover of, or whatever Madden that Elshon Jeffrey got a positional hero. For some reason, I will always remember that was the Madden. It was the same Madden that Peyton Manning got, like, a tribute card. It was a limited time card. Whatever year that Madden was, there was these, like, unblockable, unslidable blitzes out of, like, normal cover 2 and cover 3 defenses. People forget about those things. Those made the game really bad. If I compare things like that to this year's game, I'm not going to sit here and say Madden 19 is the worst gameplay ever. Does it have its flaws? Yes. Every season or every year does. To me, the best gameplay Madden in recent, like, in the last decade is probably MUT 25 or Madden 25. But again, every year has its flaws, so I'm not going to overreact. Like, I see a lot of people on Twitter, and again, it has its flaws, but I don't think it's the worst. And I don't know if that's what's keeping me from playing. I think it's just the repetitiveness. It's not even like the crazy catches and that stuff. It's playing crossing routes every game, playing Pat Sale every game. It just gets boring. I've said it over the last couple weeks. Playing against different defenses is cool. I'm happy that there's no really defensive meta. I know shed defense is a thing right now. I haven't faced it too much, and it just seems like I see a lot of people talking about it, and maybe it's because I haven't been playing enough online to find out how common it is right now. But I think it's just the repetitiveness of playing the same offenses every game. It just gets boring. So yeah, that was my weekend league. The main reason I didn't play this weekend though is because I was grinding solos. You guys see I didn't do my solo challenges either. We did knock out all of the scouting NFL solos. We knocked out a decent portion of Journey. I gotta finish these up. I've saved all these. The level grind, obviously the level cap increased on Friday. We're gonna talk about that in a moment. My level grind is not going very well right now. We'll be about 73 tomorrow. Not a lot, but quite a few people hit 80 already. Crazy to think that that's even possible, but it is. Remember when we used to complain about how hard and fast, how long it took to level up, and now people are doing it in 24 hours, going from 70 to 80. Pretty crazy. So that's the main thing that kept me away from online play. Tons of solos, obviously with Series 5. We're gonna dive deeper into it, but we got Shazier upgrade, we got Ricky Williams upgrades just for playing your solos and leveling up. So we got some new objectives there. Series 5 multiplayer, week 28 objective list, MUT Master finale. I think this is really cool. I'm basically a little over halfway there. But they made it very easy to level up Shazier to a 99. There's no really, it's just more of a grind. There's no nothing that you have to do online or crazy stats. It's just like play the game. The 150 wins is probably the hardest, and even with that, I mean, there's so many solos. You don't have to play an online game. So what else did we get this week? I'm going to jump backwards now. Monday through Thursday, we got one Ultimate Legend every day for a week. I don't know if they're going to continue that this week, but it was cool. None of the cards really were for me, so that was kind of an L for me, but not for the community. We got House Rules again. House Rules was... I didn't like it this week. I liked it, but I didn't like it, and here's why. I love the fact that they did, no audibles, but I think it favored the defense too much, because the problems I find myself running into was my opponent could come out in like mid blitz, like a really tough man coverage blitz, and if I didn't come out in something that had 2 drags or something that was really good against man coverage, I'm screwed. There was no adjustments I could make. So I felt like it basically played to the defense's hand there. And that was the one thing that I really struggled with. It was kind of like Russian roulette. Like, all right, is he going to come out in mid blitz again? I'll come out in cross or drags. And then if he came out in something else, or if he came out in mid blitz, he could then audible to something that's going to cover drags or man beaters a lot easier. So, but I'm interested to see if they do it again this week. I would love to see something, kind of the same, but maybe I like the defense can't move before the pre-snap, but maybe no defensive adjustments either. But I like that they're trying different things, so I'm interested to see what they do next. I would assume the next House Rules is going to cater back to the offense, because this one, again, catered to the defense. But that's pretty much what we got all week. The big news, again, was Friday or Thursday night, and then Friday morning we got Series 5. Tons of new content. We got MVPs. We got team builders. We did not get the playoff teams. The rumor and speculation is going to come out tomorrow, or today, I should say, because you guys are watching this Monday morning. I hope it does, because I'm an Eagle fan, and I want my cards, man. I want to see who the MVP is. I want to see who the 95 team builder is. I want to start adding to that Eagles team. We got a really nice addition on Sunday, because we did get new power-ups on Sunday as well, and I like that they did announce that that's something that I think we're going to see. And they didn't say every Sunday, but a lot of Sundays. New power-ups being added to the game. I plan on putting out a video this week on like 1 or 2 power-ups from every team. So I asked in yesterday's video for you to leave me your examples. If you want to do it in the comments of this one as well, let me know the guys that you think should get power-ups. What else can we talk about? The market has taken an insane crash. I'm not going to go over it too much in depth, but between the reward packs from leveling up, I don't know what else is causing it, but Ultimate Legends, I can't believe how cheap they are. Sean Taylor's 500k, Kelvin Johnson's 523k, 98 overall cards. I mean, they're so cheap, and training is so cheap, and I don't know what's making it so cheap. Other than I don't know, but it doesn't seem to be going up. Powering up cards, though, it is kind of a scam per se, because you're throwing millions of coins away at the end of the day. I barred y'all right there, by the way. Jesus. You're throwing millions of coins away. It's so cheap right now. You can put Sprinter on your whole team for super duper cheap at this point. But the market is just, I'm surprised. Like, even these MVPs, bunch of 97 overall cards, well under 500k for the most part. But I'm digging it, man. I mean, you would think in years past, like a 97 Julio Jones at this time of the year, 525k, and that might not even be the lowest one. That was just the first one I saw. But training is incredibly cheap. Ultimate Legends are super cheap. Is it going to go back up? I don't know. I don't think so. I've been waiting for the market to go back up, and it's not. The only way I could see it go up is if we stop getting content, which could happen. But right now, we're still getting content. We've been getting a lot of content over the last couple weeks. Props to I know the gameplay is going to get shitted on, and rightfully so. But the MUT dev team, great job. I said it last week, I'll say it again. Remember those 3 days where we didn't get new cards and all of you guys blew it out of proportion and act like the world was ending and that they moved on to MUT 20? You were wrong. We went a couple days without cards, and look what we're getting now. Tons of content, tons of cards. They're catering to theme teams. That's something we all wanted. And now it's getting to the point where people are in my mentions saying theme teams are too overpowered. Like, my God, what are you guys gonna cry about next? I don't know, but I'm enjoying MUT. The gameplay is what's kind of draining me. We'll quickly talk about scouts. The way they handled scouts in the market. EA did a better job this time because it's tougher to make scouts easily. It's tougher to make coins off them easily. I put out a method Saturday morning. It worked for me all day Saturday, but it's very tedious. It's the same principle. I'm not going to go through it again, but it's the same principle of buying a card that quick sells a lot of scouts to you and then opening up a lower tier pack over and over and over and re-rolling and then selling the cards that you don't re-roll to make your coins back. And at the end of the day, you have a little more scouts than you started with. But the method this time is so tedious for two reasons. Because you find yourself opening 40 to 50 packs. And then also these packs are fantasy packs. So it's like an extra step you have to take every time you open a pack. And it just gets boring and annoying. Luckily, the companion app kind of helps to sell cards in bulk. But they, as an EA, did a better job manipulating this currency. I'm still in favor of it because it still gives us options to try to make coins and work the market, but you just got to be a little more strategic and got to do some good math. But yeah, the method is not as good as it was for Snow and it was for Super Bowl rings, unfortunately. But if you missed that video Saturday morning, we dropped it. Didn't get a ton of views. I thought it'd probably get more because everybody was on my ass when I didn't tell them how to do the Super Bowl ring method, and so I put out the scouts method very early on. Then what do you know, some of you didn't watch it and probably still complain. Love you guys though. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the other people, but I love you guys. So we'll finish the episode up by talking about showing you my team. The big pickup yesterday actually, because today's Monday when you're watching this, LeGarrette Blount. I snagged his base power up for 1,250 coins. I just got lucky. Powered him up, had no idea he'd have 98 speed. I played 3 games Sunday night with him, and he's pretty good. I'm going to try to drop a gameplay video either later today or definitely by tomorrow with some highlights, some gameplay clips. Pretty good card. I'll talk about more what I don't like about him. But here's the offense. I still haven't sold Megatron, but I don't think I'm going to keep him. I'm going to lose like 500k because I paid about $1 million for that card, and he's dirt cheap now. I just keep holding on, hoping he's going to go back up in price, and every day I hold on, he goes down even more, which is just not good. But here's the offensive line. No changes other than LeGarrette Blount this week, and no, Megatron we had last week. I need a new right guard, I know, but it's going to break up my 25 Eagles. I mean, look, I don't know if I can. I got to figure out a way to get another right guard in there. But that's the offense. It's a 96 overall offense. They say my defense is a 97. We got Shazier up to a 98. I'm anxiously awaiting the Eagles team MVP. I'm actually hoping it's Bradham, but I think it's going to be Jenkins. If it's Jank, we'll have another 99 on the team. If it's Bradham, we'll probably have another 99 on the team with all the boosts that we have there. No changes on the defense. Curse was last week. Shazier up to a 98 is probably the newest. Romanowski was last week. Sean Taylor was last week. So no changes on defense. I'm actually well below 5 mil right now, and it's kind of making me sad thinking about it. I've done nothing but spend coins over the last week and not make too many. So we got to get back to doing some work. We got to get back to playing our solo battles and whatnot. But that's all I got for this week, man. If there's any topics, convos, anything you want me to talk about next week's episode, leave it down below. Hit me up on Twitter as well. My name is Popular Stranger. Thank you guys so much for the support. By the way, all of you that subscribe to my second channel, number one, thank you. If you're not subscribed to my second channel, go do it right now. It's in my featured channel list. It's in the description of this video. Number 3, we're going to upload our first video on the second channel at some point today. So look out for that. I'm pretty excited. Just watch it. Please watch it. Do me a solid and watch it. Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.